Hi Taurus, welcome to your love reading for November 2018. This is Elizabeth from channelguidance.com. Okay, so I've already shuffled the decks for you. I did want to tell you that I am posting bonus love readings. I've already posted one for this week, for the week of November 11th. It's on my Facebook account. You won't be able to see it unless you add me as a friend. It's not something that's visible to everyone. I did have another Facebook account. I did create another one, so the other one, it's not up anymore. You have to re-add me. If you think I disappeared, I didn't. It was actually Facebook. So there is a new one. Again, you have to add me to see the new love reading that I posted for this week. And those will not be visible on YouTube. Okay, so let's get 9 cards for you here. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for November 2018. You start off with the Knight of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for November. Justice. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for November. The Hermit. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for November. Strength. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for November. The High Priestess. Queen of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for November. Knight of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for November. King of Coins. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for November. Four of Coins. What's the most important message that Taurus needs to hear about their love life for November 2018? You have the Six of Swords. So this is a message that it's time to move on to something healthier. For some of you, this could be that maybe you're done with a current relationship. You feel like it's become too negative, too unhealthy. But for others, this can also mean that it's just time to, you're going to have an opportunity to get away from an unhealthy situation with your current partner. This is an energy of things getting much better for you. You're moving into much kind of healthier energy. We'll come back to that to see how that ties in with all of this. Let's start with the first row. And let's see what you have going on here. You have the Knight of Cups, Justice, and the Hermit. So, you know, there is this energy of things wanting to change for you, of things wanting to move for you. The Knight of Cups, this is a positive change, a positive movement in your love life or in your relationship. For some, this can even represent a proposal of some kind, a marriage proposal. But if it's not a marriage proposal, maybe it's a proposal to work things out, to get back together, to move in, proposal for commitment. You do have the Justice card right next to a major arcana that shows something, some type of strong significance for you. For some, this can be an apology from someone, maybe your partner and you have been going through something, you know, really difficult. And I do see that here with the Six of Swords, telling me that you're moving away from the negative energy. You're moving away from the arguments. Justice could be an apology. This can be your partner making things up to you. This can even be an apology from someone who's no longer in your life. We are going to do an X spread. This is just either, if it's not a person, this is the universe trying to make things up to you, maybe by bringing you a new relationship. You do have the Hermit here, which does mean there's a lot of thinking that is going on in your relationship. I can't help but think, seeing the Hermit right next to the Justice card, that there could be someone coming to you and apologizing, wanting you to give them another chance. Or someone's going to have to do a lot of thinking, like, do I really want this person back in my life? Do I really want to take the relationship to the next level? The Hermit, this is someone that needs some space to see the truth, to find the truth. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of soul searching, and there is some type of energy there of like an apology, someone trying to make things up to you, and the energy of movement, like they want to continue the relationship, or they're trying to win you back. Now in the second row here, you've got a water sign energy. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This can be your partner. This can even be you if you have a moon or rising in a water sign. You know, you have the Strength card here, which is telling you to be very patient. Be very patient when dealing with issues in your love life right now. This is a message for you not to get angry. Don't lash out. Don't get frustrated. Instead, use your intuition. Your intuition is telling you something right now. It's either telling you that you should probably forgive somebody. I mean, Justice card is here. Or Your intuition could be telling you you really need to think about things very carefully. The energy of the Hermit. There's a need to really go with your gut feeling right now. 'Cause it seems like something's being offered to you with the Knight of Cups being the first card. The possibility of movement in your relationship, or it can even be taking somebody back who maybe let you down with the Justice card. I mean, the Justice card only comes up when there's been an injustice. Someone has not treated you very fairly, and they could be popping back up to, ask for a second chance. But I see you being very hesitant with the Hermit. It's like you need space, and you need time to kind of think, should I give this person another chance? Do I really want them back in my life? The Strength card saying just kind of be patient with everything and just use your intuition. You know the answer. Now, in the bottom row here, I see your energy as an earth sign. You've got the King of Coins. You've also got the Knight of Swords and the Four of Coins. So you are surrounded by, this energy of possibly, with the Knight of Swords, being really impulsive. I mean, these are opposite energies here. The Knight of Swords and the Four of Coins on the other side. They're opposite energies. This is the energy of just kind of jumping into something really quickly, being really impulsive, maybe in either taking somebody back or maybe even ending a relationship. There's impulsive energy around you, but there's also the energy of of resisting change, the Four of Coins. This is someone that does not like change, just wants to keep everything the same. And seeing the Strength card here, I don't know, I feel like, there's just an energy of movement in your love life. If you look down this row here, you've got two Knights, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords with the Strength card in the middle. I don't know, it even kind of feels like, there is some type of change that's available to you in your love life. And for some of you, you may shoot it down really fast. And this could be forgiving somebody or giving someone a second chance. But for others, you may want to really take your time. Again, the Hermit, the Strength card. Hard to say in a general reading. I feel like there's lots of messages here, but the Four of Coins, this is someone that is resisting change, somebody that just wants to keep everything the same. And it can be that you want to really move forward in a relationship and somebody is really kind of dragging their feet. That's what I see in the bottom row. Okay, so let's get 3 more cards so we can see what the rest of the message is. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus for November? You have the Devil. What other messages are there for Taurus for November? Page of Wands. What other messages are there for Taurus for November? And Judgment. So you do have some kind of negative energy here from the Devil. This can be many things. It can even be unhealthy thinking. This can be that you become really pessimistic about your relationship with your partner. A lot of negative thoughts, negative behavior patterns, but you do have positive energy after that. So whatever it is that you're going through, this may not stick around for a long time. Remember that the main energy was the Six of Swords, telling you that you're moving away from challenges. So you're moving away from this energy from the Devil. There's a healthy change in your love life if you allow it, if you're really listening to your intuition and being really kind of patient with your partner. So there is that, kind of either negative thinking or some type of negative influence on your relationship. You do have the Page of Wands, which, this sometimes represents good news, but it feels more like change in your relationship. This represents change, excitement, adventure, optimism. So it's the total opposite of the Devil. It's like you have to be optimistic about your relationship. If you can do that, you do have Judgment. This is a second chance for you at love, or this can be a second chance in a relationship. This is you, this is you rising from the ashes, or a relationship rising from the ashes. If you are not giving into this energy from the Devil, because this can be something where things are becoming really pessimistic and really dark. And it seems like there's a choice here of either really thinking things through very carefully or jumping the gun and perhaps ending a relationship or refusing to meet somebody halfway. Hard to tell. I just feel like there's you and your partner kind of not on the same page exactly. Also, someone may want to move forward very quickly and the other person is kind of resisting. Let's go ahead and look at the confirmation deck. Let's see what it wants to add to all of this. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus for November? You've got the Six of Pentacles. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus for November? The Wheel of Fortune. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus for November? the Five of Pentacles. What's the most important message that Taurus needs to hear about their love life for November 2018? The Moon. So you want to be careful when the Moon comes up, because this can represent deceit in some kind. It doesn't necessarily have to be that your partner is lying to you, as in cheating on you, but it can be that maybe there's something you don't want to see. The Moon usually means that there's certain things that are hidden from you. Certain things that will soon be revealed. And it can be, there's literally secrets. Someone's keeping something from you and they will be telling you the truth. Or it can be that you're not really seeing the full picture yet of what's going on in your love life. And maybe that's why you're confused. Maybe that's why you're not understanding. The Moon just means that you're only seeing half the truth and half the story, but you will soon know what's really going on. Let's look at these three cards right here. So you have the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Pentacles. So well, it's kind of interesting. Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle. So, you know, what I see here is a change in a relationship where you've really been suffering. I mean, you've got the Five of Pentacles. Again, Five and Six of Pentacles with a major arcana in the middle. Someone has really been, you've been feeling really lonely, isolated. I mean, this is a card where you feel blindsided by somebody. You just feel like maybe somebody completely shut you out of their life. They've shut you out emotionally. They're not sharing. You feel just left out in the cold. I do see a change in this. I mean, you have the Six of Pentacles. This is you finally receiving what you want from this person or from love. This is just you getting what you deserve. You also have the Wheel of Fortune in the middle of this. This is a significant change in your situation. The Wheel of Fortune always means change for the better, which this does tie in with the main energy, the Six of Swords. There's going to be something that happens where your relationship, if things have gotten unhealthy, and you do have the Devil, there's something that is changing to make things much healthier for you. Maybe somebody's changing their perspective. Maybe there's something that's going to be revealed. You do have the Moon. Something revealed that you didn't know, or you're finally understanding something that you didn't see before. What was hidden will soon be revealed. So I feel like there's positive changes for the sign of Taurus. There's also, you know, movement, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. There's movement. But I also feel like somebody wants to move really quickly and the other person is kind of dragging their feet. You may not be on the same page there. Really use your intuition before deciding to do anything extreme. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at X's only using this deck here. I've already shuffled it for you. So let me go ahead and get these out of the way. And as I've told the other signs, with the X spread, this does not have to be someone where it was a committed relationship. Maybe this was someone that you were interested in, maybe you dated. You just want to know, is there a chance that things can work out between you? Or that you will hear from this person again? Show us the energies around Taurus and their ex. The Sun. Show us the energies around Taurus and their ex. Seven of Wands. Taurus and their ex. Five of Swords. Taurus and their ex. Four of Pentacles. Taurus and their ex. Six of Cups. Taurus and their ex. King of Swords. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I don't think there's any repeat cards. I mean, I think these are totally kind of different messages for you when it comes to the situation with your ex. You do start off with a really positive message from the Sun. I mean, this is the most positive card in the entire deck. This is, you know, a sense of hope, telling you that maybe not all is lost. This is happiness, this is love, this is positive energy, which is important because you did have negative energy with the Devil in the 9-card spread. There can still be a positive outcome with your ex. It just seems like you have to be careful. I mean, the Seven of Wands next to the Five of Swords. Ouch. It's like there's some... I mean, the Seven of Wands is telling you maybe there's something you need to confront when it comes to your ex. This is you being brave and maybe being really firm with them. Maybe about what happened, you know, what tore you apart. Maybe you need the chance to confront your partner. Not in a nasty way, but in a way of finally getting answers. The Seven of Wands is confrontational energy. And then you've got the Five of Swords, which this is one of my red flag energies. The Five of Swords, this could represent maybe a very unwise decision made by your ex or you. I mean, it's hard to say in a general reading. an unwise decision. Maybe someone cheated, or maybe the unwise decision was to leave you, to put the relationship on hold. Maybe that is what you need to confront with the Seven of Wands. There's just a confrontational energy there, and a bad decision with the Five of Swords, a bad decision that backfired. Maybe somebody left you for somebody else. I feel like if that happened, you're going to have a chance to confront your ex, and you have the Sun there. I'm saying there could still be a positive outcome, which could, this explains why in the 9-card spread you had this card. Justice, an apology, someone trying to make things up to you. You also have the Hermit. This would definitely explain it. The need to soul search, to think like, what should I do? So I see, again, I see very positive energy with regards to Taurus and their ex with the Sun, but also something, there's something there with the Five of Swords, like a very unwise decision, an empty victory, and the need to confront. And for some, it may not be. It may not have anything to do with another person. It could just be that they just let you down with the Five of Swords. Someone sabotaged the relationship. I feel like you may have a chance to really confront your ex about what happened. What did they do? And why did they do this? Now, in the bottom row here, you've got the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the King of Swords. So you've got an air sign, which would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It can be male or female, sun, moon, or rising. So it can be your ex. It can even be you if you have a moon or rising and an air sign. I feel, this Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, this is issues from your past. Issues between you and your ex that maybe have not yet been resolved. And, you have this energy from the Four of Pentacles, which actually, now that I look at it, I think you did have the Four of Pentacles in the 9-card spread. I think it was towards the bottom. This is someone that is not yet ready to change. This is someone that's kind of really set in their ways. Yeah, you did have it. It's actually right here. So this is a repeat energy for you. So for some of you, like your ex may not yet be ready to admit or to even see that maybe they're sabotaging your relationship. You do have the Five of Swords. That is the energy of sabotage in some way. Whether it's because of, an unwise decision, or maybe because they let you down, they cheated on you. This is the energy of someone just messed everything up for no reason. They just sabotage everything. And then the Four of Pentacles, 2 times, repeat energy for you. Someone is really holding back. They're really resisting. The Four of Pentacles can also be holding on to something really tight. With the Six of Cups, it could be that maybe there's not yet been forgiveness. And maybe you're holding on really tight to what happened. Hard to say in a general reading, so I try to go over all the possible scenarios here. There's just, the past is in some way literally front and center for you and your ex. Things from the past have not yet been resolved. The good news is you have it lined up with the Seven of Wands. So there's still the opportunity for you to really, confront your ex over this. Again, not in a nasty way, but like answers. I feel like you may need answers. What is this, Five of Swords? What is this sense of sabotage? Is it because they cheated on you? Is it that they ruined the relationship over, something that was not really significant? But you do have the Sun. The very first card is telling you there can still be a positive outcome, but I feel like there's something you need to confront, maybe regarding how you broke up, or there's just issues from the past that are still kind of circling around your relationship, where you need answers. You may need to get something off your chest, and I feel like you may have the chance to do that. Okay, so let me get one more card for you. What final message is there for Taurus about their ex? Wow, so that's pretty synchronistic, because that was the main energy. That was the main energy from the 9-card spread. Here it is. Six of Swords. So that was for you. And the Six of Swords is a positive change. This is you moving in a much healthier direction. And again, that's significant because you did have the Devil in the 9-card spread, which means there was something not quite healthy about maybe where the relationship was headed. Maybe you needed some space, and maybe you needed a breakup in order for the relationship to change. Because there is something there that's not quite right with the Five of Swords. But the Six of Swords is saying there can be a healthy change in your relationship. there's possibly an opportunity to work things out to where things are actually much healthier, and all the issues that you had that broke you up can be worked out. So I mean, the Six of Swords 2 times, that's pretty significant. There can be a much healthier relationship with your ex. Since it's the same card, let me get one more. What final message is there for the sign of Taurus about their ex for November 2018? Yeah, it's like you're examining something. It's the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, this is saying, like, really do your homework. And this can be, what I was talking about in the 9-card spread. Do your homework before you shoot down a proposal. Because, I mean, you started off with the Knight. I think it was a Knight of Cups. Do your homework before you say, no, I never want to see you again. Or I don't want to work things out. This is learn everything you need to know. Like, really hear your ex out. Maybe they have something they need to reveal to you. I'm just going through I think this was the first card in the 9-card spread, the Knight of Cups. So it's like the Knight of Cups is some kind of proposal. So maybe for you, for an ex, to get back together, let's talk again. I mean, there you have it. I mean, 6 of Swords 2 times. There's an opportunity for something much healthier. And it can be with another person, but it can also be with the same person. I just see you really needing time to, like, study the whole thing. Hear them out. Look at what happened in the relationship. The Page of Pentacles is saying you need to look deeper. And you did have the High Priestess and the Hermit in the 9-card spread, which means, like, you really, when it comes to perhaps cutting all ties with your ex, like, really do your homework before you do that. Because you do not want to be the 5 of Swords. You don't want to make an unwise decision where you end things and you say, actually, I don't forgive you. I never want to see you again. And then you wish you could undo that. So really the Page of Pentacles is just saying take your time, do your homework emotionally to see, do you really want your ex back? Can you really forgive him? Do you think that they've changed? Do you think it can be healthier? This is just saying look deeper. Okay, Taurus, this has been your love reading for November 2018. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.